I'm still in my PJs.
Yes, it's the best way. It's the best way to spend a Sunday.
I was like, okay, clean house or draw. Okay, I
I
can do
know.
this.
And I kind of want to paint today, but what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be doing
I
marker or
that I have I guess probably
yeah,
something quick. It could be pencil. It could just be
yeah,
pencil.
right? Yeah.
Good.
And
Let me go back.
I'm wondering, are you gonna be drawing your photos or are you gonna use one of the ones that I provided?
I'm gonna go ahead and use yours, I think,
Yeah.
just because I draw my dogs all the time.
And that's true.
So
Your Dotsons.
and so right now I'm exploring collage. So I might just do pencil drawings so that then I can later collage. So
Yeah, that's awesome. I
so
think
I
that's a
went in.
great way to do it. Like kind of like include whatever practice you're doing right now. And that's the best way to get the most out of these kind of like sessions. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do marker. I have markers here, debating whether I should change. I kind of also want to paint, so we'll see. We can kind of get going. So, should I put the picture up? I'll put it over here.
Yeah, the last drawing I tried out a new set of markers,
Uh-huh.
and I wasn't sure if I liked them. So
Which ones were they?
um, they're called Art, just
Oh,
just
okay.
art,
Oh, okay.
and they're acrylic paint like brush tip,
Oh, they have a brush tip.
and you don't have to prime them.
Wow. I
Yeah,
need something
I was
like
like,
that. Oh, I like them. What they're just art is what they were called.
mhm,
Oh, good to know. Yeah, I love the brush tip, and sometimes with acrylic markers, that's why I don't like them because they don't have a brush tip,
yep,
and I want something more like that.
yeah. So I don't know how long they'll last
Mhm.
because but
Yeah,
I was like, it
I
was a
would love.
TikTok. They were on TikTok, and I was like, oh, okay, let me try them out.
Yeah, yeah. I think that I need something similar to that.
And they were cheap. I mean,
Yeah.
s- so like $1 a marker.
Well, that's good. Let's see how long they last, right?
Yeah,
I still
yeah,
had some that were like shuttle, and those were also cheap too, but they
yep.
also didn't last very long. So it was good for while it lasted.
I did the same thing mm, with King Art. I think King Art.
Cane art.
I got a whole bunch of their um, alcohol markers because I like to do
Uh-huh.
the alcohol markers on my coloring pages, and
Oh
so
yeah.
and I like that they come in a little box, easy to
I
take
and
with
I
you.
don't think
When
I've seen those. Those are the what brand were those again?
King Art,
Key.
can you see them?
Oh, Key art. Yes, I've seen
Yeah.
those. I see
Okay.
those a lot at Home Goods. Do you ever get them there?
No,
I
I
don't know if
haven't.
you have Home Goods.
Yep. Yes.
I
Yes.
always see the King art there, and I got some tempera sticks from that brand, which I've kind of played with. They're kind of cool. I just don't know where to apply them. I feel like they're real chubby, so I feel like I need like a big surface, like a canvas or something. But anyway,
I I I like their alcohol markers. They're not bad. Okay.
mhm.
Um, I'm not. I tried their watercolor markers. I mean, watercolor brush.
Yeah,
No, I didn't like those. I
okay, that's good to
yeah
know.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Alcohol markers I really want to get into. My students, I had some or I bought some for my students and they did so great with them. And so I kind of like look at them and I'm like, wow, I want to do something like that, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't really like invested in that practice yet. I should though, because they're so popular.
Well, what I did is for my shop, I've created a whole bunch of coloring pages,
I love that.
and so then I can color with them again. And
I
I
love
have I have like 300 Copic markers.
Oh, yeah.
So
Wow, the Copic too. That's the best one. Can
yeah.
you remind me what is your shop, your Instagram again, so I can go find it?
Oh,
I was gonna just mention that about the coloring pages.
oh, I have two
Uh,
Instagrams, but the one I'm talking about is Doxy Greetings.
let's see. Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Greetings. There we go. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. That's so cute. The wiener.
So what my goal is to get a little less away from digital and get
Uh-huh.
more physical,
Yeah.
but it might be more on my personal art page and see where it goes for my portfolio to add.
Oh, that's so good. And you're using Etsy? How do you like it?
It has its plus and
Yeah.
minus.
I use it too. So,
Yeah.
I mean, people have very strong opinions about Etsy.
Mhm.
So, I
Mm.
mean, I like it, but I think I've tried to at one point I tried to like move away from it, but I think I really benefit from the traffic. So,
Yeah.
I kind of still have it.
The majority of my traffic comes from my Instagram because I do have a big following. Okay.
Hmm.
So it works for me.
Yeah.
So every time I've tried to go away from it, the
Yeah.
other websites fail. So
Yeah.
um eventually that's the goal is maybe
Yeah.
have both. Maybe
Yeah.
have both.
That's what I have right now. I have both, but I rarely get sales on my own personal website. So I'm like, how valuable is this? I don't know yet. We'll see. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
carrying it for right now and we'll see how long it lasts. But
My other website, I want it to have less docs and stuff
oh,
because
okay.
I could draw other things.
Like,
But
believe it or not, it does happen.
okay.
I love it.
So I printed that out. So
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I have these few. Let me put that away. I don't know how to.
sorry, I get chatty.
No worries, me too. And that's why I like these sessions because like on the live stream it's cool, but we also can't talk because if you're reading the chat, then you're probably not drawing. So, or like you're not able to. So this is kind of nice because we can just talk to each other as we draw.
So my biggest struggle, because I'm working in a different format than you, um, I can't get the layouts to look good.
Oh, because you're using the landscape book.
Yeah.
I do like that though. It looks good. I would
I mean,
probably like change
this
it.
one worked.
That is so
Yes, that one worked.
cute.
But but I have this. That's where I have a struggle.
Yeah,
I feel like either I draw too small.
yeah,
So,
yeah. And I know that like sometimes I don't plan. I just kind of go for it, but I do think that kind of like blocking in, like keeping in mind where you're going to put things is kind of helpful, especially with something like that. Like even that last time when I did that one, I forgot the last one. So I just added in the middle. It looked kind of chaotic. It's kind of an unexpected change, but yeah, the planning can be helpful. But I'm not a planner. I'm not really. So I have to really force myself. So I have this dog. I have my daughter's bunny that we had for many years. She's no longer with us. And then I have Lucy. And then I think I'm going to draw this bunny picture. Just, Easter, April, bunnies. So I'm going to do this one. And I'm showing the camera. You can see my camera, right?
yep.
Okay. So I'm just going to do that because for the sake of recording. And I'm going to actually do a little bit of sketching today. Since we're not doing like any sort of like rushing around, I'm going to use my color pencil to just kind of lock in where I want to put things. And I don't know, I want to try, like, I'm trying to find a place that's kind of like a medium between, really like careful and rendered and that really like loose type of drawing that I enjoy so much more. I enjoy the finish on those a lot more. So I don't want to have anything too polished, but I know when I pencil sketch, I have a tendency to do that. So I'm going to try to just do the least amount here in the sketching part, just to lay in where everything's going to go. And then I want to get kind of a little bit like loose with this. Wow, that's funny here. We'll see if I can find like a medium between these two. Oh, this is not enough space for this bunny. Just gonna kind of look at this here. How did your week go this week?
My shop is actually busy, which I was
Oh,
surprised.
good. Yeah,
So,
that's
so,
awesome.
so between trying to do that,
Yeah, for sure. I know. I feel like my shop has been kind of like slow this week or this month. I don't know if it's because I've been kind of like busy with other things. So I feel like I'm definitely like my stock is definitely like low on a lot of items and I haven't ordered like new stuff. So I have to do that. I just ordered a bunch of stickers, some of them new, some of them old. But I'm gonna need to make time to update my shop. I have several that are just sitting here on the table waiting to be photographed. And they've been waiting at least a month. I'm like, girl, come on.
I need to order stuff, but I had a couple months that were low.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah,
Where do you like to order from? Do you have any preferences?
I do sticker app.
Oh yeah, me
I
too.
like yeah, I like sticker app.
I do
I've
too.
ordered it from a few others
Mhm.
that
Come
I
back to.
like I like how fast they are
Me too.
and low quantities.
Yeah, I like that you can pick the number you want. So if you just want to try a small batch, it's easy.
Yep. Yep.
I also really like their website. I feel like the interface is very user friendly and you get that like instant preview. I appreciate that. Let's see what happens here with this little rabbit. It's going to be slower than I'm used to, so I think this will be fun. Be just a change.
What's the matter, baby? Okay. Here's the piebald that I have. Remember we were talking piebald?
Yeah, yeah, yes, the piebald.
Let me see. Oh, oops! I bumped his head.
Oh, oh, okay. Oh my God, you're
But
so cute.
he has the split head. So
Oh,
um
let's
I'm, I'm sorry. He's deaf. So he's deaf like me.
oh,
Partially. Okay. Um but yeah, he has very little spotting.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh my
thank you.
gosh, he's so cute.
He's the little guy.
And the piebald. I have to remember that.
So he's considered a double dapple, but he has a piebald face. So
Oh, I've
so it's
never even heard any of these terms.
yeah. So it's like
Wow.
I know every dachshund you learn something different.
Yeah. Where are Dodsons like from? Do you know?
German,
Oh, okay. They're
Germany,
well, duh, the name, right? Hello.
Dach,
Yeah,
Dachshund,
I should have known.
bratwurst. Think of bratwurst.
Yeah. Oh, sausage. Little sausages.
Okay, I'll pull up my markers.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of start like I'm gonna slow build on this one because without like timers kind of rushing us around and kind of, take my time, think about it. Yeah, I almost forgot we were doing this today. I was like, girl, I think I've been trying to use my calendar so much more so that I'm not like forgetting things, but I think I didn't have a reminder set because it didn't even pop up. So I'm glad I remembered. Oh my gosh, this coloring sheet is so cute. The one from here, this one with the I need to get that for
Oh,
my brother. He's the one with all the Dotsons. So cute. I like that it's kind of chunky. It's not like, I hate those coloring pages that are like so detailed. I feel like I don't have the patience for that.
oh yeah. Uh, some of mine are. I've done some that have been more detailed,
Mhm.
and they don't sell as well
Right?
sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like there's
Um,
a lot of those on the market already. And I think
uh,
people are looking for something different.
well, and if you leave open space, then
Mm-hmm.
they can add to,
Yeah.
like, yeah. I thought this one was awesome, and this one didn't sell. So don't ask.
Oh, that's so cute.
I
Oh,
I
that's so
I
cute. That one's on Etsy too. I see the one with
yeah,
the little
yeah.
like the standing posed one.
I was like, oh, this is so awesome. I love the chocolates, and I
You
worked really hard on it.
you never know, right? Isn't it kind of crazy? Like we just never know. Oh, that one's cute.
So yes, I'm trying to do a coloring book.
I love that. Sometimes I've done on Patreon, but also I have some on my website, just like free coloring pages that I made.
Hmm.
I really love a coloring book too. I like to collect them.
Yes.
Whenever I travel, well, I mean not whenever, but I have bought coloring books from like different places just because I like to keep them. I don't know, I like coloring books. They're so cute. I'm gonna stack that a little. And this is all really soft. And I try and use my, I don't know if I got her. Kirby, I don't know if I caught you. Oh, I don't know what happened there. There we go.
Oh, yay.
Hi, Kirby. I
Hey.
thought I accidentally like denied you. And okay, good. I was like, where'd
No,
you go?
no. I was trying to figure out my headphones because I'm using a different computer today, which does not have a camera. So apologies.
And no worries. It's okay. We just kind of started. We're doing a very chill, take your time. For once in our lives, no timers. See how much we can get done. And I'm drawing my bunny here, which I put on the Patreon, but you can draw your own pets if you want today, or choose one of mine. I think I put 4 pictures.
Okay.
And I'm trying to do today. I was realizing like I'm gonna try to use I'm using the Tombow markers. I'm gonna try to use it kind of like I would if I was painting. So we're gonna see what happens here. So it's looking kind of crazy right now, but I'm hoping that if I keep building on it,
Mm-hmm.
slowly pull it together. We'll see.
Yeah.
What are you using today, if you don't mind my asking?
I haven't decided yet. I literally am sitting here with all my craft
That
supplies around me, like, oh, I don't know.
yeah, decisions.
Um, hmm. I have Tombos too, but I feel like I just sometimes I'm like, I don't have enough, but then I actually have so
Yeah,
many.
yeah. I always like that when I stack them on top of each other and they become like new colors.
Mm-hmm.
too. I like that about them. I don't know them. But I do feel like I have a lot of repeats and I just put them all in the same thingy. So I'm always like thinking I'm using a new color and it's the same exact thing. Like, whoops.
I feel that.
I feel like it's too tedious for me to try to organize it.
Yeah. Yeah, there are so many.
There are so many. But I feel like I haven't really used these in a while, so it might be kind of nice to play with this material.
Yeah.
How was your week, Kirby?
That's all right. Like
Yeah.
pretty busy. But mostly good. Yesterday
That's good.
I went to like a little drink and draw
Oh, nice.
thing, so that was really fun.
Yeah.
How about y'all?
It has been a very busy week. I feel like I had a lot of stuff to do. Like I was trying really to not miss any of my appointments, and I almost forgot about this one. Thank goodness. I was like, oh my gosh, Erica. But yeah, I had yesterday I had like stuff to do for work. I went to we had like an art oh it's kind of like an art competition that we have for our students, and
Oh, cool.
I went to that to, I had to go and collect the work, but also I just wanted to be there and see all the work, and any students who show up, be there to, greet them and their parents and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
that, and then we had book club. So I went to book
Ooh.
club and I didn't finish the book.
What book?
It was A Dirty Job by Christopher Moore.
I feel like I've
You read
heard of it a little, but what's it about?
like, people knew, I mean, I've never heard of him. I wasn't familiar with the author, but this was like some people's like favorite author. It's like about like death really, and this basically like it's like a supernatural kind of story about this guy who is a death merchant, and he has to like collect souls. It's like really, it's funny though. It's like a comedy, like
Oh,
it's a dark comedy, as they say, right?
right.
And all of our books this semester, right? Or we do it by semester. So like this spring have been all like dark kind of
Mhm.
humor. So a lot of discussions about death and how you perceive that. So it was interesting. Not really like, I mean, I didn't personally find the book too funny, but other people loved it.
Really?
I don't know. My sense of humor is weird. And sometimes I'm like, ha ha, and other times,
Yeah. Sometimes it hits and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Was the book like a DNF for you? Like I'm over it, or was it just like a timing thing?
Yeah, no, I finished it last night after, because I was really close. And so I just finished it last night even though we'd already had book club.
Nice.
Just because I wanted to see how it ended. We try not to do spoilers at the book club, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah. I feel like my book clubs that I go to are like, all right, like we're gonna spoil the thing,
Yeah.
like cover your ears or like just be
Embrace
ready.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really mind like spoilers that much. But
Yeah.
I know some people are like, please don't.
I usually am like, if I care about it at all, I'm like, please don't. But
Yeah.
if I don't, I'm just like, yeah, right, whatever.
Yeah, I'm fine. And our next book, which I already have like a lot of books to read right now. So I was like, I'm not going to take the next book. I'm not going to do it because they provide us with the next book.
Oh.
So we just like pick it up when we're there at book club. And I was like, I'm not going to get it because I don't have time to read more books. And I just bought like 10 books from the bookstore. So it's like, okay, don't get it. But then it was Catch 22 and I've never read it. And I feel like I have to read it. It's like a classic.
I've also never read it.
So I picked that one up too. I'm like, we shall see. Hopefully, and it's a pretty thick book, so we'll see if I finish that one.
Yeah, actually, Yeah, I've not ever read that one either.
Yeah, I feel like I really would like to read more classics, and I have so many that I haven't read.
Uh,
Everyone's always like, "How have you not read this book?" And I'm like, "I know. I'm sorry. Sorry in advance for being uncultured."
I feel that. I read a lot. Well, I used to read more, but I read a good amount, and there are still things that I'm like, ooh, I
Yeah,
have not read them. Though. It's
yeah.
fine.
What are you reading right now? Anything good? Are y'all reading anything good?
I'm reading Onyx Storm.
Oh, really? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw. Yeah. I saw it on your Instagram.
Yep.
And how's that going? That's a thick one too.
It's pretty hefty. It's good. I really like. I've been enjoying the series. I know it's like all the rage, so
Yes, it is. It's very much book talk.
yes, that's okay. I'm all right
Yeah.
with it.
Well, I did read the first one because of book talk.
Not a fan.
Yeah, I didn't. I enjoyed it, but then I never like I haven't picked up the second one,
Uh,
and I don't know if I will. I just feel like I have a lot of books on my plate.
Fair. It is like I have really been enjoying them, so like I
Mhm.
recommend them. But also, if it's not calling to you, I feel like if it calls to you, then
Yeah,
definitely do it. But
yeah,
like I had such a blast with the first book, and
yeah,
I've been kind of in a reading slump, so I was like, oh, I gotta lean into that.
yeah, for sure. If you're enjoying it, like really go for it.
Hmm.
I feel like that too. I'm thinking maybe in the summer because I feel like it's a fun read. It's like, fun and I feel like a lot of the books I'm reading are like sad. And I'm like, maybe I need something like not as sad.
Yeah, I can't. I feel like I can't do the sad books right now.
Yeah.
I'm already sad.
I know. Exactly. Yeah, I don't feel like I need to add more to that. Wow, this is looking crazy. Mm-mm. Really excited for summer because I'm really hoping to kind of like make some time to do just some like painting.
Ooh.
We'll see if that happens. Oh my God, this looks so weird. I kind of like it, but it's also, I feel like the shapes aren't right. So we shall see. But yeah, I'm waiting for summer break.
Any like things that you definitely know, like, yeah, I want to paint that.
I don't really have anything that I'm like, this is what I want to paint at this time, but I started a few paintings and they're just like sitting there unfinished. So I'd like to put some time in there, but
Yeah.
we will see what happens. This bunny is so cute. And like this is my daughter's bunny. I think my mom got it for her for her birthday.
Mhm.
And she's so cute as like a baby. Like, oh my gosh, so cute. Also very cute as an adult old lady bunny. But she was so mean. She was like so sassy and didn't like to, she really didn't like people or she was just not very friendly. And I see some bunnies like on Instagram or whatever, and they're like so cute and like cuddly. Oh my gosh. Our bunny was the opposite of that.
I fear that
She
would
was
devastate me.
yeah, no, she was just so cute. Everybody would want to cuddle her. She was like a little dwarf. I don't know. There was a type of bunny that she was, but um she just was not. She would like it was so cute though, even though because she would try to like punch us. Like she would get on her two legs and like
Oh,
punch.
yep.
But she just looks so cute trying to punch you. You're like, oh, that's adorable. Nice job.
Like, oh, it's so ferocious.
How adorable. Nice try.
It's actually so funny. Mm. You said she's an old lady now?
Well, she's not with us anymore. She's
Oh,
already gone. She's already passed over. But she was maybe about
oh
seven, maybe
wow.
6 years old. But she got to be a little bit of an old hag, like we like to call her, just like us.
I love that, honestly.
She was a nice, like sassy old lady.
You know what? Good for her.
Yeah, she's so cute. But have you guys had any unusual pets? I think Bunny was, well, we had chickens too. Oh, we had a duck. Okay. We had chickens, we had a duck. But I would say that's pretty much the most unusual.
We didn't really. Just dogs. We had some
Yeah.
fish. We had like a big fish tank for a while.
Oh. Did it start with a carnival fish? That's what everyone always says. We started
No.
with a carnival fish and then we had 37 new different types of fish.
No, this one was like it was my dad's fish tank. And so
Oh,
he really, I don't know. I don't remember like when we got it. I feel like I just remember always having it. So maybe it was before my time that he
he-
like when he got it first. But it was
yeah.
pretty big. It was large. It was like a large
Yeah.
tank. Um but yeah, it was cool. Um we did have like not quite that same incident, but in like elementary school we had a teacher who, yeah, she ordered like tadpoles from
Uh-huh.
wherever as a teacher you order those things
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
And instead of tadpoles, we got like guppies, like baby
Oh.
guppies.
Oh.
And she was like, well, these are fun, but also like they're gonna be like
Mhm.
I don't want to take care of them in the class. Basically, like I don't have space for that. Or
Yeah.
some reason to not keep them basically. And she was like,
Mhm.
well, whoever can get a note from their parents first to get these
Yeah.
can have them. And you bet I ran so fast after class, after school, like right to the car, being like, I need these guppies.
That's so cute.
It was
Aw.
really cute. And I got them and I loved them for a really long time actually. Like I had a fish
Aw.
tank, like kind of a, I don't know what the size, like I feel like I want to say a number of gallons and then I realize I have no
Yeah,
visual,
me
I have
neither.
no idea
You
what
can
that
say
means
as many as
visually.
you want. You can say 1,000 gallons, and I won't know what that is.
I mean, I would say that it's, and I'm like, what is even a good like comparison of size? I don't even know.
No
I would
clue.
say
Yeah.
like, I'm like trying to look around, like what is a good size?
Like this cup is not a gallon.
Yeah. Uh,
That's the extent of my understanding.
like it was fairly big. I'm like, it's the size of like this computer monitor, but I'm like, how?
Okay, it was a
I
pretty
don't know.
big tank.
Yeah, it was like, and I don't have my camera on, so I can't even like show a thing.
Yeah.
Size is this picture of 18 by 24. That's, I would say that
Okay.
that's probably maybe a little smaller than that, but like
Okay.
that's probably like the vibe. It was like
Yeah.
sizable. We had like little cute
Yeah.
plants growing in there. It was a
Aw.
great time. They had many babies. I always, because my dad had fish, but then he got rid of that giant fish tank. So then
Yeah.
the chance to have my own little fish was too good to pass up.
Yeah. You had to take it.
I had to, and I did, and it was great, and I loved them.
So cute.
Yeah.
My daughter had a carnival fish that lived surprisingly long.
Yeah, they do.
I kept on thinking, oh, this fish might not make it tomorrow. I was like, be mentally prepared. And then 4 years later, we're still there with it.
Oh my God, yeah. I feel like that's always the thing. Like, surprise, they actually
Yeah.
live.
Yep, they do when you take care of them.
Yeah.
Like this green is giving Easter grass in a basket, plastic Easter grass.
I love those like bright green backgrounds though. I'm just like a sucker for
Yeah.
those.
Right? Let's see.
How are you enjoying your new paint set?
Oh, the art toolkit?
Yeah, look really cool.
No, I have mixed feelings about it.
Oh,
I didn't want to say it on Instagram because I'm not trying to shame any brand, but I do like it. Let me go see. Let me go grab it. Do I have it here, maybe. I was carrying it in my bag, so I don't think I have it. But it's like really slim profile. Have you seen them?
I didn't quite know. I was gonna ask. I just don't really know
Let me
very
go
much
get
about it.
I'm gonna go for my bag real quick. I'll be right back.
My bunny is starting to look like a little like strawberry, and that is not.
I just realized I left it in the car.
Oh no, that's okay.
When my daughter is up, I'm gonna make her go get everything. But it's very slim, right? It's very
Uh-huh.
slim profile. It's a very thin metal case.
Uh-huh.
And the little pans are also very thin metal. You know what it reminds me of is eyeshadow cases or like pans. They're just so like slim.
Uh-huh.
So the palette is magnetic. So when you get the pans, you just put them there and they just stay in place, which is really nice.
Uh-huh.
Because the pans are metal. But I think you could just buy eyeshadow pans. And I mean, it was a pretty expensive little case. It was like $60 empty, right? So I don't know. And then the other thing is it's so small that every time I'm using it, like it's moving, it's sliding around. I'm trying to figure like, and I have to hold it with one hand and paint. And so I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of having something that's very like easy to, use, especially when you're outdoors and don't have, everything set up in such a nice way or something like that, right?
Right.
So I'm trying to figure that out because at one point I was like, maybe I should clip it to my book or something.
Uh-huh.
But I haven't tried that. I didn't want to like put any like indentations in it or anything like that. But I like it. It's just that I like how small it is, how portable it is, but it's very light and it moves around all the time.
Hmm.
So I have that little issue that I'm trying to figure out how I like that about it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a small thing. It's not that major, but I think about it. I think about it. I'm like, oh, it's already like moving away from me as I'm like painting. It's like sliding down the table. So I have to hold it in my hand. And I don't think I have to do that really with any of the other ones that I had.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's a user error.
Yeah. I wonder if it is supposed to be like clipped to. 'Cause I feel like that's what I always see with like, because
Yeah.
So the point is a travel thing, right?
Yeah, it's like low profile, it's very slim, it's very small.
Huh.
I might need to do a little bit more like investigation about it because I don't know. Is this happening for everyone? Is everyone annoyed with that same small little thing? It's small. It's not that big of a deal, but still.
Yeah, I just would be so curious because I also wanted to do like travel painting stuff and
Yeah.
like um I have like technically a travel palette in some ways, but like it's big. It's just like chunky,
Yeah.
hefty.
Yeah. Like I used to mine or like even this, like this one right here,
Yeah.
she's chunky. And I even think this doesn't really slide around that much. I think I don't know. I don't know. What do you use when you go to your drink and draws?
Yeah, I use the travel palette. It's the Caran d'Ache, or
Okay.
Caran d'Ache. I don't know how to pronounce it. But they have like a travel gouache set, and this one is
That one.
it's like 14 colors,
Okay.
and like it comes with a white and like a little paintbrush slot. So it looks kind of like a normal watercolor set, but like
Yeah.
it's a metal tin. It's pretty and it's thick, which is nice because it fits. The pan is like pretty deep,
Yeah.
but yeah, it looks like everyone thinks it's a watercolor set actually,
Mm.
which is kind
And
of
that's
funny.
kind of nice because also like these pens are so thin that you just put like a little squirt in there and that's it. That's all that fits.
Yeah, I'm just curious about it. So like you used it for gouache?
I used it for artist gouache, yeah. There were some that I put watercolor, but only because that's all I had. Like I was
Uh-huh.
waiting till I got the perfect colors, and let me tell you, I thought about that for 2 weeks before I actually purchased colors. I even don't tell anyone I did this. Okay, I'm just saying it in here. But I even asked like ChatGPT, what color should I put in my palette? Because I was
For
like,
real.
I can't decide. I knew the colors I wanted, but then I had like 8 more spaces.
Yeah.
And I figure out what should I get? What am I missing? And so the colors I put in there, I've been using them, but I think I'm going to I ordered new colors. The ones that I felt like I needed. Like I needed an ultramarine blue, just a regular one. I
Mhm.
have that French ultramarine, but it's very like it doesn't have the pigment load that I want.
Yeah.
Um so I just kind of like I have more pans, so I'll put some in there and then I'll see how that works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I definitely would like to hear more about it though, like as you play around with it, because that's
Yeah.
just been something I'm always interested in, but then don't really know what to do. And I
Yeah.
watched so many YouTube videos that were like, I'm traveling and here's what I'm taking while I'm traveling. And
Yeah.
like it's helpful to a degree, but also it's like,
Yeah. And I feel sort of like, when I get like too much information, like I'm like, okay, I can't make any decisions now. I'm like at a decision like
paralysis.
paralysis. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that.
So that's where I was feeling with all of the options. I mean, I just kept thinking, okay, well, which ones do I get? I had like all my shopping cart, and then I would like, no, 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 not that. I was just like, stop it. Just make a decision already.
It's hard. I
That's where my Libra rising was really coming out there. I was like, stop it already.
Yep, it do be like that sometimes.
Mhm.
It really, it really, it really do. I feel like my bunny is looking scary.
Mine too. Mine looks pretty scary too. I don't know if it's ever going to come together. We'll see. I feel like I really hate that the cropping. Like I cropped in
Mm.
such an awkward way that I don't get to put the legs in, and it just looks like a blob.
It looks like
Doesn't
it's loafing, like little
Yeah,
cats when they tuck. their feet.
Yeah, that's what I think it kind of looks like. They're like, maybe that'll work.
Yeah, yeah. So my travel like purchase that I'm
Mhm.
like about, I got one of the tins that are like refillable, not expensive. And it's like it's from Amazon, and
Yeah,
it's like the the little like spaces for the paint are like small and like deep. They're like little squares that are small
you
and
like one of these?
yes.
Kind of like this. This one I think I got on Amazon too, just like a cheapy.
Yes, mine is
This
that.
one I really like too, and this one does not slide around.
Yeah. Mine's like the half size of that. It's like
Uh-huh.
pretty small. Um, but I feel like I don't have the right wash in it, maybe. But like it, it dries, and then
Yes.
I'm like, well, shit. What do I
Yeah.
do with that? What do I do
And
with that?
do you like to use? Do you like using it when it's reconstituted?
Sometimes it depends on the color. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
okay, but sometimes I have a hard time. I feel like I've gotten better at it since this set
Hmm.
is literally like dry glass.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
kind of forced me to a little get
Mhm.
good at like,
Yeah.
but even still, I know you've mentioned like that it's hard sometimes to not use it like watercolor,
Yeah.
and that's something that I struggle with still.
Me
I'm trying.
too. I have to like really make an effort because I will start using it like watercolor.
Yeah, me too. And it's uh yeah, it's just like a challenge to force myself to remember to not like water it down too much. But when you
Mhm.
have to water it down to use it,
Yeah.
especially for like this one, it's hard because you really gotta uh be intentional about it and like
Hmm.
get it wet, but then still use it like
Yes.
thick, thick.
Yeah. That's what I think too.
It's-
And there I thought about using, have you seen Emily Borsa on, I think that's her name, Borsa, on Instagram? I don't know if you've come across her. What she does, illustrations, and her work is beautiful, right? But she uses watercolor thick, like as if she's using gouache, but she prefers watercolor. And I was like kind of blown away by that.
Huh.
Like and so I was like, well, because her color is so vibrant, it just looks beautiful. And I put some on my palette, like one or two watercolors, and I was like, I'm gonna try it like that. And I do not like it. Like I don't like the finish. It's kind of sticky,
Yeah.
glossy, and then the pages stick to it.
Oh,
So I'm wondering how she does that because her work looks beautiful.
huh. I
But
don't
I know
know.
that she's literally said that. Like I think I asked her at one point, like, which gouache or is this gouache or watercolor? And I think she said it was she likes to use her watercolor really thick. And again, gorgeous, but how? How do you do that?
How? Yeah. Hmm. That's super interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if she's still doing that. I think that was a while ago that I asked her that, but I mean, again, I just really like her work is really like saturated, very bold looking,
Hmm.
but I've never used my watercolor like that, and so it's not. Yeah, I mean, I'll try it. I'll try anything once.
For sure. Mhm.
I like the ears are my favorite part of this so far, which is sad because there's so much more than just ears.
They're very cute. Oh,
Thank you. About to finish this sketchbook. I'm so happy.
ooh,
I just been like nursing this sketchbook for so long.
that's exciting.
Yeah. Already ordered another one, but I just started one that I really like. But it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like a really fancy sketchbook, and I feel like I have to just do like nice paintings in there.
I have that. I have one of
The
them.
paper's so nice. Like it's have you seen this one? Let me show you. This one, it's called the Perfect Sketchbook.
Oh,
Made by Etcher Lab. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
no. I saw you post about that, but I'm not
Yeah.
seen.
The very first time when I started doing like online kind of content, I was really nervous to do any sort of like, you know, teaching or talking or anything like that. And the very first place, like this company asked me, will you teach a class for us? Right. And I was like, oh, this will be good practice for me. And so Etcher has a like like a class subscription, kind of like Skillshare or something like that.
Mhm.
They also sell some art supplies, and so like they gave me this book, right? And they gave it to me, but it is $79, which is wild for a sketchbook. But the paper is like handmade rag paper, Fabriano rag paper. Like it
Ooh.
even has the little I had it on the very first page, but I painted over it. So that little like impressed, you know, kind of like
Oh yeah.
crossed. And I was like, wow, like this is a really nice sketchbook. It's just expensive as heck. And I'm like, I think this might be the only one I'll ever have. But they gave it to me. So I was like so excited to use it. It's just like such nice paper.
Yeah, that's really cool.
But $79, can you imagine for one sketchbook?
No, I would never draw
Too
on it.
cheap for that.
Someone would have to gift that to me and never
Yes.
tell me what it cost.
Yes.
I couldn't use it.
Yeah, for sure. I have like, I'm surprised I haven't had like yeah, paralysis from that too. Because it's just like nice paper, a little too nice.
But it's nice to get over though.
Yeah.
What's this? I feel like my bunny is looking for right thing. The eye contact is too much eye contact.
I feel the same way. I feel like mine is looking crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it'll come together. I do like the colors and I like the kind of like textural stuff happening, but oh, that's too much pink, maybe.
Try to stick with like blues and yellows, and
Yeah.
I'm regretting.
I know you want people to show here, but hopefully you'll be able to share. I usually share on Instagram, so I would love to see what you do.
Okay. No, I'll try and share.
And I don't know if Judy, you'd feel comfortable sharing your work, but hopefully we'll get to see yours too. I don't know, Judy, what do you think?
What do you think? So,
How is yours going
how's
coming
yours
along?
coming along? Remember, I'm drawing in a different medium. It's like, oh, yuck. I'm having trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
don't know. It's kind of coming
Kind
out
of coming out
a little
a
weird.
little weird.
I'm getting an
I'm
echo.
getting an echo.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, I hear that.
I think it's coming
I
on
think
your
it's coming on your
phone.
phone.
You might be getting an echo from me, so I can turn
Yeah.
my mic off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no worries. I know the hearing the sound. This there. This one seems like she's just about finished. 491. Ooh. I think I need some white in there. Do I have anything I can use? I'm going to try a little bit of this here. Let's see if we can activate this here. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. There's a little bit. I can do here. I get my page there. There we go. That was okay. A little too much there. It is. See what I can do. I don't know why I thought I could do my left hand. Come on, be real. That's excessive. Maybe a little tiny bit here. I don't have a small one of these markers. I only have the biggest one ever.
No in between.
Yep. Ew, that looks atrocious. Let me see if I can shave these out a little bit. Me too. I don't know, this will come together, but maybe I'll have some time to come back and work on it later. I can spread that out a little. Mm. I don't know. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not spectacular. I definitely need some practice, more practice. I feel like I'm very rusty and I'm not practicing enough. So that'll be on my to-do list for this week.
Same.
I'll see.
My bunny looks like so serious.
Well, to be fair, she was very serious, so I think you captured that.
Okay, good.
Very serious and mean.
It kind of looks like a cat in mine. Oh no. The loafing has gone too far.
Loafy. Maybe something lighter for that. And when I get my white pens, I know there's some in my bag. I will put in some smaller little whiskers, some thinner ones. My whiskers are getting they're a little bit chunky.
It's really hard with tombos, I feel like,
Yeah.
especially like I feel like that definitely makes it a little more challenging to get.
Yeah.
Like I love tombos until I have to like layer them where I don't want to, like going around
Yeah.
small edges and stuff, and then it's like, well, I just brought
Yeah.
attention to this tiny edge by having to gently go around it.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of that, like kind of thinking about the negative space.
Mm-hmm.
I do though love this kind of texture that I feel like I only get if I'm using Tombos. Like I definitely wouldn't have that if it weren't for the Tombos.
Yeah, and that is really like nice effect.
192, like a million 192s. Okay. No. I'm just gonna play a little bit in the background, but I think I'm gonna leave it like that because I kind of like the texture. Our bunny was very creatively named just Bun-Bun. We had no creativity there. But here's my idea. I'm gonna stop here. Kind of got a little like messy around this area here. I feel like that's the part that kind of like I feel like it was better before I did that second layer of green, but I think when I look at it over here, I don't hate it. So
Yeah, it looks nice.
that's a good thing. If you don't hate it, I guess that's okay.
Yeah, take that as a win.
Gotta keep that bar really low.
Yeah.
Just that way we don't, just don't hate it. That's it.
I love that.
I think I don't know if Judy, can you hear us? Yeah, do you want to share your work? Just wondering here. Let me unpin this. And then it's so cute. Can we see it one more time? I want to zoom in. Can I see it one more time? I don't know if she can hear me. Oh, it's so cute.
It is so
Can
cute.
you put it up one more time? Can I put it up one more time? Again.
Yeah, we just want to see yours again. That's so cute.
I know I didn't see it. I wanted it to be like big.
Yeah.
Can you show us one more time, Judy? Yeah. Ah, so cute.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. It's adorable. Adorable. Thank you for sharing.
I love how y'all both used colors. Like, I feel like I need to branch out.
The color's kind of wild.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah, I kind of like always am trying to look for something that will give us a really nice contrast or give me a really nice contrast. But I mean, this is definitely an underused color in my package. So it was kind of fun to play with that one too. It's giving brat,
Yes, Brat Summer.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for coming. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you guys got a little bit of drawing in today. And if you want to share it on the community show and tell page so that other people can see what you did too. But also tag me on Instagram if you want, and I can see it there because I know that's how we usually see yours, Herbie.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. We'll wrap up here. Thank you so much for being here.
Have a good one.
And we'll chat
Bye,
later. Bye. I have to leave it for everyone. Stop the recording.